Your wife is your soulmate, and since you are her partner for life, it's a good idea to make sure your relationship is a happy one. Happy relationships start with good communication, a willingness to hear each other out and keep the passion burning. Although these may sound like tough things, they are actually simple concepts. Today, we'll talk about what you can do to make her feel happy. And when both of you turn out happy, the relationship flourishes even more. That's how it works, and here's what to know about the ways to do that. What you can do to make your wife happy? The simplest things make the biggest difference. And here are some of the best ways to make your wife happy.
1. Be her listener. What most men think is they have to climb the mountains or do something extraordinary to please their wives. Your wife is a human being just like you, and humans have emotions. Sometimes when she has a stressful day, all she wants is someone to patiently listen to her. Be her listener, don't judge, and let her unwind by opening up to you. Don't try to give suggestions or fix her problems. Keep your open ears and just listen. And when she's done, give her a big hug to make her feel better. This is also how to make your wife happy when angry or gloomy.
2. Hug her every day. When you return home from work, make it your first priority to hug her. Maybe add in a kiss, and you've got a winning bonus right there. Regular bodily contact is the backbone of long-lasting and fulfilling romantic relationships. Remember that.
3. Compliment her in public whenever you introduce. If you're thinking of introducing your wife to your friends, coworkers, or any other social circles, make sure to do so with a compliment. It may be a small feat for you, but it means a lot to your wife. A compliment in public indicates that you acknowledge her as your better half, as well as the fact that you cherish your relationship with her. Do this if you're serious about making your wife happy every day.
4. Do some chores. Whether it's making the bed or doing the laundry, doing a few household chores for her will reflect how much you care about making your home truly feel like an abode for both of you.
5. Cook for her. Making a homemade meal for your wife is one of the best ways to win her heart. Always ask what she wants to eat. It's about being her personal slave, but rather paying attention to her needs. And when you cook her favorite dishes, she'll be falling madly in love with you for respecting that.
6. Treat her with kindness and grace. Never take a harsh tone or be judgmental when it comes to talking to your wife and hearing her out. Be kind, act with grace, and speak in a soft tone. This ensures that you don't come off as a threatening person, but rather someone she can trust and open up to.
7. Compliment her looks. Be sure to compliment her looks from time to time. This goes a long way and keeps the passion brimming. If she asks for your opinion on what she's wearing, pay attention to the colors and designs and compliment her choices. If you don't like it, just tell her to try another design, but never ever say that the dress looks terrible on her.
8. Splurge on her occasionally. She's your wife and she deserves the best. So surprise her by taking her out on exotic tours and vacations a few times a year. Remember to save up for these occasions, and when you do celebrate, do it with style. Give her options to choose from and ask her where she wants to go.
9. Help her out. If your wife is ambitious or trying to run a new business or start something new, help her out. Don't criticize, and be the pillar of support she needs. Listen to her carefully and always take what she says seriously. Respect her choices and never judge them. Sometimes you may not agree with what she's doing, but don't rush in and treat her with contempt. Be calm, stay observant, and help her fill in the gaps. That's what being a life partner is about.
10. Accept her for who she is. Everybody makes mistakes, and it's an essential part of being human. Your wife may leave the shower taps on, forget to switch off the microwave, or do silly things around the house that irk you. Maybe she does that unintentionally or is a bit forgetful, but you shouldn't berate her for it. Quietly seal up or take care of the mishaps and accept those little things as being part of her. Also, getting stressed or angry over such small things isn't worth it.
11. Don't take her for granted. Marriage is a system, and sometimes we got lost in it. It's important to not treat your wife like a house robot who simply does chores, feeds the kids, etc. Never take her for granted, but instead, treat her like a girlfriend. Go out on dates with her and spend time like how you normally spend when you first entered a relationship with her before deciding to get married.
12. Stand up for her. Let's say you and your wife go out together and someone makes fun of her. This is the time you don't just walk away with her but rather stand up. Even if it means putting yourself at risk, it indicates that you're willing to dedicate your life to her and protect her. Women sometimes feel vulnerable, and this is when it's up to men to protect and care for them.
13. Show your love to her. Telling her very often that you love her, sending her greeting cards, roses, and chocolates on your anniversaries and birthdays. These things mean a lot to women. And don't just say it, show it as well. Spend time together alone during the night and spark up the romance. Don't neglect her intimacy needs and always shower her with physical and emotional love.
14. Be grateful to her. Be grateful to your wife and express your gratitude. Tell her you love her often and how your whole world has changed for the better since the day she entered your life. You can take this a step further by giving her surprise gifts. Help her pursue her dreams and always be there for her whenever she needs you.
15. Make it up to her. If you haven't been giving her time, space, or really your end of the deal when the time comes, then it's high time you make it up to her. Apologize, take responsibility, and make your next time together way more memorable. Take her out for candlelit dinners, movies, shopping, or even to tours of museums and art studios. Learn a new skill together and indulge in hobbies. Lose yourselves in the fun together and just live life to the fullest. Keeping your wife happy is all about learning how to be human and respect each other's needs. With these ideas and tips, we're sure you'll be making progress in that direction.